fuck am I listening to?
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And not too
boy,
much
oh
going
boy,
there as
oh
he'll get it
boy.
up to the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Ryan rolling to his right. And it's complete to Jacob Tamme. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Coleman now. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
We do?
And we peek at the defense now for Philadelphia.
Y'all finished 3rd in y'all division last year?
The so-called new breed of cornerback in the
Y'all
NFL.
finished 3rd in y'all division last year?
Safety with length. He transitions very
Okay, so
well
that's
to the
all.
corner
Okay,
in
what's
the
up?
league.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Oh man, all you gotta do is just go like in regular settings, like not even in the franchise, just your regular settings. Go in there and create you a jersey, dude, and save it. And then when you go in there, you can pick that jersey. Unless you just got ultimate jersey, you gotta go into your settings. I had to do it. I haven't did it lately, man. I don't have no custom jerseys this year, but I'm going there and check it out. But I know you got to go in settings, and it should be in there.
You do it each and every day. Get the blocker away and get into the backfield and make a big-time tackle. That's what we just saw.
9 yards to go. It's
you just gotta push over then. Like when you get to your screen, when you before you hit X, go in the advanced settings and you'll see like at the bottom. I'm sorry, below advanced settings, you'll see where it says hold on, I'm talking to you. You'll see where it says below that custom outfits or something like that. Uniforms, custom uniforms or something. At the very bottom under your playbook and all your settings and shit before when you get the home when you get the accept screen. Right below there you can change the uniform. Just keep pushing over and you'll see something that say ultimate in whatever year it is. Y'all got a lot of jerseys, dude. Y'all got a fucking shitload of jerseys. Oh shit, what is that? What the fuck?
And now comes the field goal unit on. And boy, this is asking an awful lot here. Maybe that's an understatement. Time running out here on the play clock. And why the field goal team is still out there is beyond me. Time to reconsider after the delay. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Back deep is Darren Sproles.
Yeah, almost beat me today.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
He almost beat me today, dude. Like, that shit cut off, though. Yeah. Shit, froze. It's about to cut off, dude. Told you. Oh, who are you trying to convince, dude? It's not a win. It's not. The game wasn't over, dude. It was no final score. You was up, though. You can have a moral win, dude. You was beating me. I ain't taking nothing from you. Yeah, I ain't taking nothing from you, dude. That ain't my fault. My shit didn't cut off. The servers went down.
Used to draw. Hard to admit that I used to draw.
Yeah, they went down. But that second game we finished and I picked 6 your ass in overtime and beat you. Let's talk about that when the shit didn't cut off.
Barely commune with the horde. Got a whole grayscale undoing his world. Might zone amp to the yap of the magpie. Unseen hand dragging a scrap fight. Cross contour, a little bit of backlight. Black ink after a Bristol to baptize. You can imagine a rush that ensue when you get 3 dimensions stuffed in a 2. Then it's off to a school where it's all you get to. Being trained and observed by a capable few. Back in New York by peeps and a dog in a 2-bedroom doing menial jobs. Plus rhyming and stealing and being a clod. Distractions, freedom, a rod. I left some years of giving a light. I left some will to
You about to send it to what you doing? Wow. Oh, you got the best. You got like the second, or not the first best defense on the game. Oh, your defense, dude. You don't have to do nothing. You don't have to do nothing. Like, it makes you better. But once we get caught up with this time, I'm gonna be like killing you. Oh, I ain't gonna just be beating you by no 6 points. Then I'm gonna be blowing your ass out once I get the time of this game. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck his ass up, dude. You gotta get you one though. Oh, man. See, Ty, look, hit circle, man. Go all the way to the bottom, yeah. Now push over. Man, I bet you gotta turn the jersey, dude. I bet you got that field green. That shit, not that one. You got, I know you got another green in there that's nice. What that other green? I guess you gotta unlock that one then. You know what green I'm talking about, right? It almost look like that light green, but it ain't that light green. On a human face, stenciled fire in his roommate's face. It was bloom and addiction, a miss and a push and a pigment. Book like a tattooed pigskin look. Pinhead kids in a minute. Drank Kool-Aid from a tube of acrylic. And I grew up in a linseed oil or linen. Joy to the poison, voice to the resin. Capture a map of a gesture. Back up, add a little accurate fat to the figure. Redo that, move that inward. Zinc white lightning shoots from his fingers. Studio strewn with illusion and tinctures. Stay tuned for the spooky adventures. You can imagine the stars that align when a forearm starts foreshortening right.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley and this
Oh yeah?
is the NFL
That's
on
what's up,
EA
man.
Sports.
What time y'all play, man?
Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two
Okay, we play
quarterbacks
one too.
looking to make an impact. It's Ryan's Falcons going up against Bradford's Eagles. So let's send you up to Pennsylvania. Standing by in Philadelphia are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look live there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. Caleb Sturgis now to do the honors and get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
They begin the drive with Coleman. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position.
Hold him,
A lot of
dude.
these guys
Yeah,
in
like you
college,
can't play like 2 games a week,
they moved
dude.
him up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now
You
we're
can't play a
seeing
game
in
2
the
games a
NFL,
week
those same
in 7
guys
days.
using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
Yeah, but they always people schedule them. You have 3 days.
11 yards on the pickup.
You got 2 or 3 days. Yeah.
One thing I can say pretty
2 or 3
safely,
days in
that
between
route is
games.
not called if you don't have a guy who can throw
Man,
the ball.
you could have had Carolina too, and they already a beast on the
In the
game.
middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there.
Yeah, Henry. I play him week 5.
Complete that one.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Coleman. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Oh, I play the Saints. That's in their computer game.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first
somebody
down.
will probably end up getting them though, eventually.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman.
Come on, stay up, stay up. Oh,
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Yeah.
And now a first down following that long gain. They'll toss it to Coleman. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And a man, as we look at the starters now, a man who really has earned us talking about him in the booth, Julio Jones.
He's a 1,000-yard receiver each and every year. So sleek, so wonderful. I call him Secretariat.
He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tammy, there. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. And here's a look at the defensive unit that hopes to halt this offense today. 3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. On 3rd down, Ryan. And Tammy with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now it looks like we got the big tight end still down after the last play.
He'll be bad, but I got to work
bet that they would hate to be without his services. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They'll run it.
Oh, good defense.
Devontae Freeman is shifting. This doesn't pay off here in short yardage. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
Yeah, I gotta learn how to use this shit.
On the ground, the first carry for Ryan Matthews. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And a peek at the offense. And Matthews, a guy that we have to talk about.
And Jordan Matthews, Brandon, is an anomaly. Normally, a long receiver plays outside. He likes to work out of the slot. Does a terrific job absorbing punishment and catching the football.
On 2nd down, Ryan Matthews. And he pushes way forward to about the 32. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Bradford from the gun on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
So on 4th down, here's the veteran left-footed punter Donnie Jones to kick it away. This is taken at the 15. And he'll be out of bounds, getting it across the 25. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession.
Yeah.
Now Ryan on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Benny Logan in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Now Ryan on second down.
Oh, look hit, boy.
Intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are.
Good. Oh.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Red zone opportunity. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Second down, Bradford. Goes underneath for Sproles. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Bradford on the keeper. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Hey, give him credit. That's a good, solid gain there in the sneak because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
Almost want to go shoot.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Sam Bradford taking it in. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Partner, that was getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the quarterbacks, so they get low the line. They did their job. Is the quarterback's job just to find a crease and dive?
Find a crease and just get in there. And ordinarily, you start low yourself, get low behind that offensive line. But sometimes they do such a great job, you can almost fall forward and find the crease for a touchdown.
Here's Eric Weems now on the return. Spinning past him. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. But they're hoping that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On second down, Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Now it's Ryan.
Oh, that's not who I meant to give it to. Let's go, rookie.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
I didn't mean to throw it to him, dude.
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
That should do. Yes.
Sanu, the man in motion left. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll push his way up to about the 14. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Jacob Tamme, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead.
Oh, my God.
And he's able to put it through.
Barely. That shit is dumb, boy. I hate this shit.
Now, after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Now Bradford on 2nd down. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got it.
Come on, man.
Gain of 32 that time.
Yeah, good catch.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Who that?
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. And complete to Zach Ertz.
Oh, snap.
A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Sam Bradford on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. So they're going to go for 2.
Yeah.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And here now come the Falcons. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory.
Oh, yeah, I
just
did
a
see
little
that.
time, do you try something?
You're
They
thinking
probably
about
fixed that out,
jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Drops it off for Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take this one down to the 20-yard line. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one.
And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And Bryant's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they're still down, but they are able to salvage 3 here heading into the lockers.
This is what you work on from the beginning of training camp. Heading into the half, put some points on the board. No matter what the score says at that point, you've accomplished what you set out to do.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
All right, you're going to have to kick it off first, though.
After the break.
They ain't going to let you pause it.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here right where he would have been if he had taken a knee at the 25.
Large black bags are so tough for a reason. They're meant for yard.
To the rest of the world, this is what DC looks like. wonderful because it's beautiful and y'all really do have some historical, wonderful places to look at. What you don't find out till you're actually in D.C.
Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
He's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
What's up, T-Roy?
But it ain't no buzz on me. I know why you're mad, nigga. You gonna have to be happy and be in tune with your star players, because these motherfuckers is on some bullshit. If you watch TV, all they want to talk about is the election. The election is time for a new president. I think
That's the only way to be.
They told me you've been doing okay, okay. In another world where you and me show our hearts, yeah, entirely. Deliver me from
Oh
reality.
shit.
Take me to a fantasy.
That's funny.
Tell me we can make this real. If we can follow what we feel. I'm running but I reach the and now I'm falling, so promise that you'll catch me.
I'm broadcasting. You can watch it. Man, that broadcasting shit, share play and all that shit is amazing, dude. I love it. I love being able to watch people play, man. That shit is fucking amazing. That shit is fucking amazing. Yeah. Yo, sometimes I just be finding strings online, dude. Just watching all this shit. Yeah. It's like watching football sometimes. Just go to my name and click on my name, and when it fully populates, look to the right, and you'll see the game. And below or above it, it'll say broadcasting. Or watch this game or something like that.
Two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Ryan's Falcons going up against Bradford's Eagles. So let's send you up to Pennsylvania. Standing by in Philadelphia are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look live there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They begin the drive with Ryan Matthews. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Off a sneak, Bradford. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. But
Oh, you got it?
There may be
An
an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Jonathan Babineau able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5.
Got to cut off again, dude.
Bradford to throw it this time.
Just like this, coincidentally. So I'm worried. I keep asking about the script. They keep telling me it's no script. They tell me wait for the day before the show to the dress rehearsal. So we get to the dress rehearsal, and it's just us niggas. None of the white comics is there. I'm like, well, what about
So sue me, who you, Judge Judy? Stacking the rubies, if life was a movie, then you could just call me the Goonies. You're not relevant, trolling on the internet, no respect. Haven't moved out of your parents' basement yet. Big neck, coming with the beat that's gonna break your neck.
this point is no longer tingling. Now it's a full-on blaze. Some shit is really going on.
Alright. What I need to do. T-Roy. What I need to do? This probably Todd. This Todd party.
The first line say Flavor Flav in a purple suit and a paper hat is supposed to come out the sky on the wire with his legs cocked up like this, and as he come out the sky, the first words I'm supposed to say is, "Look, it's a flying monkey." That's what it say right on the first goddamn line. So I'm backstage going the fuck off like it's gonna be the crispin' and crackling, crunching and cool hour on my motherfucking watch. I'm tearing up all the shit in the backstage. I can afford to tell. I'd have left the plasmas and the stereo and shit, but I'm fucking up the plastic cups and paper plates and shit. Give me these napkins, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'd have done $11 worth of goddamn damage back there. By the time I get out, Flav is already in the contraption, and they just let it go. And all I can say is, look, it's a flying monkey. That's all I can say. And the whole goddamn show, I was mad, but I was mad at me that I was still fucking doing it the way I felt. But they had already told me how much they was gonna pay me, and I had already spent it in my head, so I was in a fucked up.
Yeah, you don't gotta answer it though. It's gonna take you just right back here. I ain't know if you got it or not. Troy, oh, I ain't accepted yet either. Then what I need to do, just go to share play for him?
And after the show, I'm mad, my staff mad, everybody backstage, like it's still racism in this motherfucking day and age, and we feeling fucked up. And right at that moment, Flav bust in the trailer, smiling and congratulating everybody on a good show and high-fiving niggas, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? You don't give a fuck what these motherfuckers think about you? And certain niggas you don't expect to learn nothing from. Like, you know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm saying if a nigga standing in front of you in a Viking helmet and gold teeth and a purple suit and a big ass clock with the wrong goddamn time on it, you'll be like, I can't learn nothing from this nigga right here. I can't learn nothing from this nigga. And I'll never get it.
Okay. Alright, hold on. Let me try. Hold on.
Just a couple of weirdos coming to your city, sending bass into your earlobes like you're bleached out.
Oh, your friend? How would I can just go to his friend list, your friend list, and invite him?
That's what the fuck it mean to be in tune with your star player.
Is he on right now?
Crispity, crackly, crunchity, cool. Anyway, you might as well get them motherfuckers for everything.
I mean, I'm on your friends right now, dude.
Everything.
You said Romeo?
You got to be in tune with your star goddamn player. You ain't never gonna be able to please every goddamn body, and you might as well stop fucking trying. Oprah Winfrey done made $9 billion goddamn dollars, and motherfuckers still be talking shit about Oprah with you should be able to kill a motherfucker just by saying $9 billion.
Yeah, I sent it to him. Anyway, I'm about to try it again.
You better done, nigga, $9 billion. Did you hear the billion? Oprah done everything.
We glowing in the dark, got the spark, got the flare confused.
So I'm saying after I do that, it just return me back to the same menu. Do I need to go to head to head? Yeah, I did. It just sent me back to the main. When I went to play together, hold on, I'll tell you. When I went there, it asked me, it asked me to choose a game to play. Yeah, so after I chose the game, hold on, I'm about to go back in there. Alright, so I go to start game, choose match 17, and it says from within the game, create a game session and then invite other players into the party. Oh, so I might gotta create the game session first, man. Well, what does that mean? I gotta send it to you? Okay, I got it. Let me y'all lead the party then, man. Wait, hold on. Hold on, maybe you don't have to lead y'all. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sending it to you right now. If it don't work, then you know what I'm saying? We'll let them get off the block. See what it do. Oh, it said play together. Well, I mean, it say play together right here. Yeah. And I'm in play together right now. You accepting the invite, but currently right now says you must quit. Yeah, so you can't accept it, T-Roy? I was trying to make you buy the game. Alright, get out the party then, man. Y'all, I'm going ahead, yeah, get out the party. You know? I'm picking Madden 17. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I did in the blue screen. Oh, I'm just picking your name like a regular invite in Madden. Yeah, I'm not supposed to do that. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, all right, gotcha. I'm about to do that. Dang, well, hold on. Let me change the settings to 5 minutes then, dude. Hold on. Let me change these settings real quick. All right, I'm about to try it now on T-Roy.
Because I be saying shit like, I wonder how high I could actually get. And if you say that around some niggas, we all just laugh and move on. Nigga, you crazy.
I send it to you, T-Roy. You got it? All right. Alright, so I'm in play together right now. We might just have to do share play, dude. Start, and then it says start game. Alright, I'm Madden NFL 17, right? I hit it. The game will, it says the selected game will start. From within the game, create a game session, and then invite other players. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm at. Yeah, that's what I'm at. And I got that session already started. So I'm just waiting for you to come. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I just did.
No smoke. It's just all vapor. And you have to be careful because you don't know how many vapors.
When I was back home washing them dishes, I was just wishing I could just vision. I was gonna get it. I was on missions. I was just living. Walking that building, we was just building. Taking our time. We was just yielding. We was just chilling. Wait for these haters. Know they be watching like a DA.
I mean, I got it up, something. Like,
these niggas that we need later, they gon' leave to yourself if you ain't careful. You don't want to be a grown motherfucking man in your own.
This is what made us. We at Omega. Probably roll. Probably just leave. I see you later. I salute Wega. Cop a new crib. Got some new niggas. You get this.
Sound like he's six when he rapping. You just in the car. If I don't do nothing, I'm a ball. I cannot say like a couple. Good you, buddy. Look in the left mirror. I ain't never bad for the nigga. And I damn noise. Hey, just saying, you might not want to get to that motherfucking extreme. That shit got so high, it took me all the way low, and it took me all the way high. And you're not supposed to be so high that you go in your house and start fucking with your kids' weed game. You are not supposed to do it, because weed and weed do not go together. They seem like...
Okay, that's probably gonna be online then.
Because the weed wants you to be active, and weed wants you to sit
But if
your
I...
motherfucking ass down. And you
Yeah, I just need to go on,
fucking with that. You are not supposed to have
cannot use this feature. Hold on, man.
so high
Let me get out this session.
Hope the Lord save us away from these haters. Hope the Lord save away from these snakes, away from these fakes. Wait, I need.
Losing by 1,000 goddamn
Yeah.
points, trying to play tennis in your living room and shit.
Can I?
Move the couch.
But I can't broadcast if I do share play. Y'all not gonna be able to watch it. I don't think. Let me try it. Let me get off the broadcasting and see. I don't think it's gonna let me broadcast during share play though.